Hey, was this a statement win today?
I guess you could say so. It was really just how poorly we played last week. We just wanted to kind of come out and just play free and play our game because we know what we put on tape last week wasn't us. So definitely confident win for us this week, but still gotta get ready for Colorado.
Avery, it seemed like you played your best football after you threw your interception today. What was your mindset there, and how'd you pull that off?
Really just want to give a lot of credit to Coach True. And he gave me a book this week, and it's called It Takes What It Takes, and he picked out a few pages for me to read in that book. And it was written by, Russell Wilson's mental health coach. And the pages were pretty much talking about when Russell Wilson threw 4 picks in the playoffs and then pretty much back against the wall. His mindset never changed, and he's up leading his guys, head up, confidence, all the confidence in the world in himself. And he just goes out there and plays free, and they end up winning that game. And that just really gave me a lot of confidence. Things aren't always going to go my way. And the biggest thing, especially from a young quarterback, is how are you going to respond when adversity hits. And I did a poor job last week of responding in adverse times. And a big focus for this week was just not letting any pressure or any of that type of stuff get to me this week and just going out and playing free and playing my game.
Avery, you got your first 2 rushing touchdowns of the season today. How cool was that for you and knowing everything with Dr. Bots to get some balls in the end zone for you?
Yeah, it was a really good feeling because it's crazy with how much I run the ball. I hadn't seen the end zone yet this year, so I got to do a better job of getting in and whenever we get the ball on the inside that 5, punching it in there. But definitely just how talented DJ did today, and what he did when the football in his hands on the run game, it definitely opened up some things for me, and we were passing the ball at a high level today. So credit to those 5 guys up front for opening up some holes for me to run in, and definitely it's a big plus whenever you can score touchdowns and make some extra money to help a good cause.
Go through that last touchdown run you had.
Yeah, it was that was one of the most fun moments I've had in football, and not just college football, but football in general, because the guy, we weren't expecting that look that the Will linebacker had kind of wrapped to add in on the pressure, and if he didn't pressure, I'd probably throw a touchdown to Dylan. And I was gonna roll out right, but I kind of just had this instinct to spin back out of it. Got my eyes outside on the scramble to try to maybe find J-Jack. J-Jack did a good job of taking that corner with him outside, just kind of gave him a little pump, and then kind of use the momentum of those guys and pursue against them to just kind of cut back and slip right under for the touchdown.
How big is it when you have this kind of balance like you did today offensively with 300 passing and then 259 on the ground?
It's a great balance, and like I was just saying not too long ago, whenever you can run and pass the ball at a high level and keep defenses on their toes, it's definitely a big plus, and it opens up our play calling a bunch, and being able to run the ball so efficiently like we did today, being able to throw the ball at a high level, definitely keeps defenses on their toes and allows us not to be one-dimensional going into the game.
You guys flipped the red zone this week. Last week it was BYU scoring in the red zone. This week you guys did, and the defense rose up. How big was that?
It was huge, and that was our biggest emphasis going into this week, and I said it in Monday press conferences. We have to be better in the red zone, and we took a lot of pride in that this week. We got a lot of stuff dialed up and repped a lot of stuff going into this game that we were comfortable with and we were confident in, and just went out there and executed today. So credit to the rest of the offense, and the defense got a bunch of takeaways and a bunch of stops for us today, and got us the ball back a bunch of times.
Avery, Coach Kleiman mentioned that you had one of your best practices, leading up to today. Talk about, what confidence and what comfort and looseness and, just fun that instilled into the kind of performance today.
Yeah, and I mean, I've been my biggest critic, and I'll always be my biggest critic, but I think I let it get to the point where it was kind of holding me down a little bit, and I was being a little bit too hard on myself. And our coaches say it all the time, I can't put the weight of the world on my shoulders. I have to let everybody else on the field and in the facility help me out and not try to do too much whenever I do have the ball in my hands. So a lot of people in the facility and a lot of my teammates, put a lot of confidence into my brain this week and allowed me to go out there and play free. And I think I play my best whenever I have a clear headspace.
How good did that throw to Jace feel when he's wide open like that?
Yeah, I mean, I saw low safeties to start the play, and my eyes lit up. I was like, if Jace wins right here, he's going to get a ball. I had released it, seen the corner fall down, so I was like, I hope I didn't overthrow him. Just run under it, Jace. He ran under it and walked in the end zone. So being able to connect in stride with him like that down the field for the first time this year definitely puts a whole bunch of confidence into our chemistry and relationship as the season goes on.
Can you take us through the Will Ancio touchdown? I know you guys are in the same recruiting class and everything, so take us through that.
Yeah, we were talking about it all week. Coach Wells was saying either he gets it or it goes out of the back of the end zone. And being able to have a big target like that, a guy that played basketball, a guy I played basketball with and against in high school, I knew if I just put the ball up, he was going to go get it. So I was kind of keying off one of their defenders and saw him kind of getting the run fit, and I was going a little bit too fast, so I kind of had to step back a little bit so I didn't go past the line of scrimmage, and then just a little jump pass, as you guys see guys do all over. So definitely a really good play call and one we were expecting to hit, and it did.